graduated in 1996. I graduated in the top 5% of my class and was completely ready for college with the teachers, the curriculum that I went through, and I'm truly a product of Hays CISD. I went to the University of Texas, and with my education from Hays, went into the #1 accounting program in the nation, and was able to graduate that in 5 years with a bachelor's and master's degree. And when my kids were getting old enough to come into school, we moved from Austin back into the Niederwald area because I knew that I wanted them to go to Hays. I have a daughter who's 12. She's in 6th grade over at Barton, and then 2 boys, Beck and Bristol, are 8 and 6, and they both go to Negley. We have really been users of the district services. Madeline was in the dual language program for 6 years, was in the STEM program at Carpenter Hill when they piloted that program, and all 3 are in GT. So I am running for school board for a myriad of reasons, but part of it is because I'm from Hays and I'm for Hays, and I want to have a seat at the table and know that I'm doing the most I can for my kids and everyone else's kids as well. My husband and I are very involved with the district. He's coaching a baseball game tonight with my middle child, or he would certainly be here. And between Girl Scouts, baseball, basketball, volleyball, team mom, the teacher's mom, being the class mom for the kids' schools, being in the PTA. I was a PTA officer for a couple of years, but the main volunteer position that I've held with the district for the last 2 years is treasurer of the Education Foundation. And by being the treasurer and seeing all the good work that the Education Foundation does, it actually inspired me to do a career change. I have 10 years of public accounting experience, and so that means I've seen companies from the inside out, public companies, private companies, nonprofits, and governmental agencies, and I know how they achieve their missions and how they get derailed. And it can be some of the smaller things that derail them and keep them from achieving what they're trying to do. And I think that skill set helps me in my current position as Vice President of Finance and Operations at Big Brothers Big Sisters of Central Texas to, again, help be in the community, give back. We serve 1,150 kids in one mentoring relationships and 80 students in Hays County. And I'm, again, with my position there, increasing the kids that we serve in the district and trying to put together some more partnerships so that there's more kids in Hays served by Big Brothers Big Sisters.
Thank you. And just a reminder that we do have a timekeeper that's sitting over there. And so she'll give you a warning at 1 minute when you have 1 minute left, and then when you're out of time. Okay, Mr. Ragsdale.
Hi, my name is Doug Ragsdale. I am a school teacher at Hays High School and a baseball and football coach at Hays High School and have been for 22 years. I'm a 39-year professional educator. It's all I've ever done. I chose education right out of college, and that's the only position that I've ever held. I teach AP biology. I teach pre-AP biology. I've taught CWC, class within class biology. I've also been an administrator. I've also been a counselor. I've also been a bus driver and still am a bus driver. I choose to be in the classroom because I love kids. I could have been a lot of other things. I, at one time or other, was a head football coach and athletic director, and the part of that I missed the most was being in the classroom with the kids. As I reached retirement on June the 1st, I began to think about what I would do without education, and I recognized that there was a board position coming open, and I think that it's a natural, for me anyway, a natural transition to attempt to be on the board and maybe give a different light or a different look, or look at situations from a teacher's perspective. I have served this district in many, many capacities. The greatest of the one of which I'm most proud is I was on the campus leadership team, the original campus leadership team at Hays High School, and served as chairman of that team for 16 years. On the campus leadership team, we work with budget every day or every meeting. We work with personnel, and we work with curriculum. I've also served on the district assessment committee. I've served on the district curriculum management team. And there's one more that has just escaped me that I served on. All 3 of my children graduated from Hays High School. I have 8 lovely grandchildren, and those grandchildren are the reason that I'm retiring right now. I want to spend time with them that I missed when my own children were growing up because of the responsibilities as a teacher and coach. I think that this is the finest school district that I have ever been involved with. My goals as a board member are to continue to make it the finest school district that we possibly can. I feel very strongly about what we do as teachers. I feel very strongly about what kids do in our classrooms, and I would hope as a board member to work to improve that, to continue to improve that, to produce the very best educated child that we can, along the lines of Holly Smith. Tristan. Thank you for having us.
Mr. Bonnier?
Hi, my name is Bert Bronoff. We moved into Hayes, or into Buda-Kyle area back in '91. I started working for Truck City Ford. Still work there part-time, but about 9 years ago I started working for LCRA full-time. I have 2 kids that have graduated from Hayes already. Both of them are Texas A&M. In fact, one of them's graduation date is the same as election day. So, although the election's important, it will be graduation on that day. I'm going to echo what Holly said, is the school district did an excellent job with them. One of them's nuclear engineering, the other one's technology management. They went straight to A&M, both in the band and in the Corps there. As far as myself, I have worked with the district on a redistricting committee back before I got on the board, and I kind of got in on the school board. I'm running for, this is my 2nd term. I got on the board as a backdoor type of thing. I had applied for a deferment for where my son went to high school, and went all the way up to level 3 and got turned down. And so I was confronted by the board president at the time, and I said, no, I'm going to get in and I'm going to work on this from the inside out. And he was the one that called me when the election came up last time. It has been nothing but rewarding. We've had some rough times, but when you can sit there and watch your efforts go through the district and be enacted by these teachers, and see things that you're doing work for good. We have several programs through Hayes that we've worked on that really do help the kids. My passion is for the kids. That's what I've always told people. I work with Boy Scouts on a full basis. My older 2 boys are Eagles. My 3rd is working on his Eagle. And so I stay, the kids are my passion. And that's the reason I enjoy the school board, working with the school board, is getting to see the children, or the young adults grow. And one of the best things, I'll say this real quick, one of the best things that the board does is the first thing we do is shake hands with the graduates. That really focuses what we're doing. We're getting these kids ready to graduate. And being a part of that is rewarding beyond belief. I appreciate y'all being here this evening.
Thank you. Mr. Limon?
Okay, well, first of all, thank you, Mr. Roscoe and HEA for this opportunity, and thank you guys for coming out tonight. My name is Robert Limon, and I've lived in the Hayes School District for 17 years, 14 years in District 3, and that's the area I'm running to represent. My wife Norma and I have 2 children. My daughter Alyssa is a sophomore at UT Austin and a 2010 graduate of Hayes High School. My son Bobby is a junior at Hayes. I'm a champion of parental involvement. I helped start the first PTAs at Tom Green Elementary and Barton Middle Schools, and was honored to serve as their president. I think it was 3 years. Through those experiences, and by serving on several district and school committees, I gained a big appreciation for the work that goes on in our schools, and in educating our children. I have about 30 years of experience, work experience in the public and private sector. The last 16 years, I've worked in accounting, financial, and financial analysis work at Austin Community College and for the state of Texas. I think with that experience, my business degree from St. Edward's University, and just really I call it a critical way of thinking. My kids think differently. I feel I bring a strong skill set that will help the board. These are challenging times right now, and I think I can help with those tough budgetary and school decisions that we'll have to make. As a father and a school volunteer, I know that children must always come first, and I would welcome the opportunity to serve and work with you guys to on the school.